Hi my loves, Sister Boy here with LA Curly Girls, and I'm coming to you with another day of the 30-day vlog challenge, vlog days of summer, iGrind vlogust. So today I wanted to talk about a portion of LA Curly Girls events. LA Curly Girls is an adult group for women with naturally curly hair. And I preface adult group for a reason. We do have requirements for LA Curly Girls. You do have to be 21 and over, and that's for a variety of reasons. One, I don't want to be responsible for children. In the event that we go somewhere, a lot of our activities are in restaurants, and there's alcohol and things like that. And myself being a mother, I have my own personal feelings about alcohol and children and them being around. So that's one of the reasons why LA Curly Girls is structured that way. And then also, just a safety precaution for myself, is if we are drinking and there's someone that's under the age of 21, I do not want to be responsible for them. And I know people will say, well, they're 18, so they're adult, and that won't fall on you, that'll fall on them. I still don't want that issue. So I do put that restriction on LA Curly Girls. Another thing that I do is most of our events, not all, but the majority of our events are adult-only events. And that is for a variety of reasons as well. A couple are selfish, and then a couple are just thinking about the full dynamics of my group. The selfish part is because I work with kids all day. If you saw any of my other videos, you know that I am a lactation specialist, and so I work with babies and I see children all day. If you watch me on Instagram, you know where I've taped, I just recently where I did an Instagram video with the kids. It was the first, and the office was full, and yeah. So that's one of the things. Two, as a mother, I understand the need for some free time, to be able to talk to some adults, to have a conversation without somebody tapping you, patting you, calling your name, whining in the background, crying. And I'm not saying that all children are like that, and that's just my whole view of children, because that's not, obviously. But I do understand, being a mother, you need some time. You honestly need some time to be a full, complete person. You do. And we give so much of ourselves as mothers. I think, this is a nice, I think this is a great way to step back, have, an adult conversation, free from the motherly duties. And we give so much of ourselves as mothers that we're old. I really believe that we're owed this. So that's one thing. Another thing is that I do look at my group dynamics, and I do have several curlies who don't have children, and children aren't their thing. So I think that they would be mean to somebody's child. I don't think so. But I also understand that we all have different views about raising children, a child's place, interacting with children, and so we're not stepping on anyone's toes. We're going to leave the kids at home for most of LA Curly Girls events. And I know it hinders some people from coming out, and that's not my goal. And so what I try to do to work with people and their schedules, and I understand the dynamics of getting a babysitter, trying to find someone to watch your baby that you trust, because again, I'm a mom, so I know. And people will say, well, you're kind of out of the loop because you haven't had a little one in years. Doesn't matter. I have my own personal issues, and that's one of the reasons why I am this way. So I do understand the difficulties of trying to find someone that you're comfortable with and leaving your child for hours. So I do. So what I do, and one of the reasons why I set my calendar so far in advance, is so that you can plan your time. So this is the day. Mark your calendar. Start working on babysitters for these days. if you have to share, maybe watch somebody else's kids and then they can watch your kids, I mean, I don't know, do what you have to do. If you got to do some special favors so dad won't go out that particular day, you do what you have to do. So I do, Sis Liddy, like the kids. However, the kids don't need to come to everything. That's just my personal belief. There needs to be a time where it needs to be adults. And I do think sometimes we as women, we need to focus on each other, and we need to leave the outlying factors when it comes to just us to different times, and we need to have just focused time on us. And that's what I want LA Curly Girls to provide. So, but I also am a family advocate, and of course I'm a woman's advocate, and I'm going to encourage you, whether you have children or whether you don't, to be your full self. And in order for you to do that, sometimes you have to take some time away and focus on you. So I will be back, my loves. It's getting hot in this car and it's almost time for me to go in for work. So I will be back. Stay beautifully curly, my loves.